This is workshop number 6 of the Counseling Senior Workshop Series, titled Collegiate Honors Programs and Scholarships. In this presentation, we will cover the State Center Community College Honors Programs. We also cover Smittcamp, which is Fresno State's honors program and merit scholarship, the Paragon, which is Fresno Pacific's merit scholarship, and how to find additional information about honors programs and merit scholarships at universities across California and out of state. To begin with, we'll start with the State Center Community College District honors programs at Clovis Community, Fresno City, and Reedley College. For each of these honors programs, there is a separate application that you must submit. You can access the applications through the websites on this PowerPoint slide. Take a look at each of these sites to see what the program entails, what some of the benefits are of these programs, and to access the applications and their deadlines. Most of their deadlines are in January or February. You can also find the minimum eligibility criteria on the sites. For the Clovis Community and Fresno City honors programs, you must have at least a 3.5 GPA. For the Reedley program, you must have at least a 3.0 GPA to apply. I would highly encourage you, if you are an honors student, to consider applying for these programs so that if you do end up at one of these community colleges, you are in their honors program where you will get priority registration, special counseling, and recognition on your transcript when you try to apply to a four-year university. Moving into the Fresno State honors program, which is Smittcamp, and this was one that I was blessed to be a part of. I have also included the link to the website for Smittcamp if you'd like to take a look and see if you meet the minimum eligibility criteria for this scholarship. I would encourage you to go to that link and do some exploration. The three S's are a short description of the expectations of Smittcamp students. One is scholarship. Scholarship covers, of course, the 4 years of tuition that you receive as a Smittcamp student. You also get priority registration as a Smittcamp student. But scholarship also covers the expectation that you represent the college around Fresno State. You are expected to be in the honors program for your major, and you are expected to do an honors project. This is because you are expected to contribute to the scholarship in your major, which means you are expected to contribute to the knowledge base of people in your area of study. But the cool part of that is you get to experience some awesome opportunities like presenting at national conferences and other similar opportunities that are only available to honor students. The second S stands for service. As a Smittcamp student, you're expected to do at least 70 hours in your first 3 years at Fresno State, but many do a lot more. You tend to build connections with different community service organizations, and everybody in the college gets together, in the Smittcamp college, gets together and does these community service projects together. So it's really fun and becomes something that you kind of look forward to. The third S stands for study abroad. Again, Smittcamp students are expected to represent the college well and to be knowledgeable and cultured individuals. So there is a very significant encouragement to study abroad. It's not required, but most students will during their 4 years at Fresno State. If you are interested in applying to Smittcamp and getting this full ride tuition scholarship, there's 3 steps. First, you have to complete your Fresno State application. You will not be able to access the scholarship application until you've submitted your Fresno State application. Once you've submitted it, you'll receive an ID number, and with that, you'll be able to access the Fresno State General Scholarship application. That is a series of questions that once you've completed them, will put you in a pool for additional scholarships. So take your time on that if you are able. Once you have submitted your general scholarship application, you will be able to access the Smittcamp application. The Smittcamp application will have sections where you will put in your leadership experience, your work experience, your honors courses, all sorts of information about your high school years, and then there are 3 essays that you will need to write. Make sure to take some time on these essays so that you don't have any silly errors or stuff that will exempt you from this opportunity. Have somebody proofread your essays. Use your voice when you write so that the reader gets a clear indication of who you are as a person, because that's what they want to see through those essays. And then also with Smittcamp, you will have to submit your FAFSA every year. So if you haven't done that yet, make sure that you get your FAFSA submitted. Here's a general explanation of why some students chose Smittcamp in the past. This is available on the website that was on the previous slide, so if you want to just go to that website, you can find this. But you can look through some of the benefits of this program: priority registration, personal advising. You get to be in honors courses with just your Smittcamp class and honors professors. Each Smittcamp class is 50 students, so there's 200 students at Fresno State at any point who are Smittcamp students. The other local college is Fresno Pacific, and they also have merit-based scholarships. So you'll notice this is not necessarily an honors program, though it kind of is, but it is merit-based, which means it's based on your grades and your accomplishments during your high school years. The Paragon Scholarship, which is the full tuition scholarship, requires an extra application. It's due January 1st, and only 2 students every year are selected for this scholarship. The President's Scholarship and lower, you are considered for simply by submitting a Fresno Pacific application. So you won't even have to do an extra application for those. Once you've applied to Fresno State, if they do assess that you meet the criteria for eligibility, which is based on your grades and some other standards that they will set, they will let you know if you qualify for the President's Scholarship, the Dean's Scholarship, etc. If you know you've qualified for the President's Scholarship, then you can apply for the Paragon if you are so willing. So how do you find information about other honors programs and merit scholarships at colleges outside of Fresno? A lot of schools, I would say almost every school, has some sort of either honors program or merit scholarship or something combined. Take a look at all the colleges that you have applied to. You should be well into your college applications at this point, if not done. And so you should be able to take a list of wherever you've applied and see what merit scholarships they have. All you have to do is get on Google and type in UC Santa Barbara or whatever school you've applied to, UC Santa Barbara's honors program or merit scholarship, and it will pull up whatever opportunities they have. Take note of whatever their process is. Do they have an application that you need to submit in advance, like Smittcamp does? Or will they automatically assess if you're eligible, like Fresno Pacific does? Read through the application, see if there's anything extra you have to do right now, so that you don't miss out on this opportunity and then regret later that you didn't apply. I've put some examples on this slide of a UC, another CSU, and a private university that all have either an honors program or a merit scholarship or a combination of the two at their campuses. So you'll notice every type of school has these opportunities. You just need to take some time to look at them. So sometime today or within the next week, sit down, look at every school that you've applied to, and see what scholarships they have available to you so that you can grasp all these opportunities that are out there. And that's it for today's presentation. If you do have any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to your counselor. We'd be more than happy to provide additional information or help you find whatever you're looking for. We encourage you to get working on some of these scholarship applications ASAP and enjoy the fall of your senior year. Thank you.